My child, I know the unspoken question that echoes in your heart, the deep yearning for a life truly filled with my blessing. I hear it not in your words, but in the quiet ache that success cannot soothe. I see it in the weariness you carry, the search for something more, something real. And so I say to you now, with a love that has never wavered, I long to bless you. But you must understand, my blessing is not a prize to be won. It is not a transaction where your perfect behavior earns my favor. You cannot achieve your way into my grace. My blessings are not rewards for religious striving. They are open invitations into a life lived in partnership with me, a life of trust, presence, and profound change. They are the natural fruit of a heart that chooses to walk closely with me, willing to let me lead. You often mistake blessing for simple comfort or material gain, and while I love to give good gifts, the true depth of my blessing is something that cannot be held in your hands. It is a peace that stands guard over your heart. It is a joy that is not dependent on your circumstances. It is a strength that is made perfect in your moments of weakness. These are not things you have. They are the reality of who I am in you. This is why I constantly call you into a deeper relationship. I don't desire your religious checklists. I desire your heart. I want you to trust me for who I am, not just for what I can provide. When you seek my presence above all else, you align yourself with the very life you were created for. A life defined not by stressful striving, but by peaceful surrender. If you wish to walk this path, begin your day with me. Before the world's demands begin to shout, let my whisper be the first voice you hear. Invite me to be the foundation of your day. Speak to me with raw honesty, sharing your true thoughts and hidden fears. I am not looking for eloquent prayers. I am looking for authentic connection. As you walk, train your eyes to see my hand already at work. Gratitude is the lens that brings my activity into focus. When you give thanks, even in the valley, you defy despair and acknowledge my presence. The very breath in your lungs, the love you receive, the grace that met you yesterday, these are not random chances. They are evidence of my nearness. Give what you receive, for my blessing is a current, not a stagnant pond. When you pour out your time, your encouragement, your love, you become a river, and I pour my favor into rivers. This is the divine multiplication. Learn also the joy of contentment, not a passive resignation, but an active trust in my timing and provision, which frees you from the grip of envy and anxiety. This is the blessed life, not a life without challenges, but a life unshakably rooted in my presence. And my presence changes everything. It turns your burdens into opportunities for trust, and your daily routines into acts of worship. So I ask again, will you let me bless you? Will you quiet your schedule long enough to make space for me? I am not asking for your perfection. I am asking for your presence. I am not interested in what you can achieve. I am offering you all that I am. Release the image of a distant or demanding God. I am near. I am for you, and I am good. My blessing is not waiting for you in the future. It is available to you now, in this moment. Your quiet yes is all I need to begin. With that yes, I will teach you how to receive, how to align your heart and your habits with my voice. This alignment is built on faith, a simple, daily choice to lean on me, to trust that I am good even when you cannot see the outcome. Let your conversation with me be constant. Prayer is your lifeline. I am not grading your words. I am listening for your heart. And as you speak, remember also to listen. My guidance is not a complex riddle. I speak in the stillness, in the peace that settles a decision, in the discomfort that warns you away from a path. I rarely shout, I whisper. The more you practice listening for me in the small things, the more familiar my voice will become in the big things. I want to make you a blessing to others. That transformation happens as you allow my word to saturate your mind, renewing how you see yourself and the world. Every blessing I give is meant to take root in your soul, and the richest soil for those roots is a grateful heart. Thankfulness is defiance against despair. When you are unsure of the path, look for my peace. It is your internal compass. It will never mislead you. And when you drift, simply return. My arms are always open. My mercy is new every morning. You do not need to be perfect. You only need to stay connected. Do not fall into the trap of comparison, for it will steal the unique joy I have set before you. Your journey is your own. I want to take you deeper now, beyond merely surviving your days, into a life lived fully awake and aware of my presence in everything. My guidance is not a crisis hotline. It is a constant companionship. Developing this discernment is about cultivating intimacy. The more you know my heart, the more you will recognize my voice. Do not fear making a mistake. My will is not so fragile that your humanity can derail it. If your heart is to honor me, I am masterful at redeeming wrong turns and redirecting your steps. What matters is not that you choose perfectly, but that you remain connected to me through the process. I am calling you not just to abundance, but to resilience. There will be seasons when the blessing feels like holding on when you want to let go. But it is in these moments that faith becomes real. I bless you not just by giving to you, but by growing you. And growth often requires the heat of a refining fire, not to consume you, but to purify you, to burn away the lies and fears, to dismantle your self-reliance so you can finally rest in mine. Even if it feels like loss, it is gain. Every false thing that falls away makes more room for what is holy. So do not mistake my silence for absence. I am always working, moving mountains you cannot yet see, orchestrating a future you cannot yet imagine. You desire relief, but I am developing resilience. Through it all, I am with you. The blessing is sometimes just the strength to keep going. And now, I want to speak to the wounds you still carry. To be blessed is not just to receive the new, but to be restored from what was broken. Healing begins when you let me into the place where it still hurts. Bring me the unfiltered pain, the disappointment, the grief. I am not here to judge it. I am here to redeem it. The beauty I bring will not mask your scars. It will transform them. What once made you a victim will now shape you into a vessel of profound compassion. The greatest blessing is not something you gain, but someone you become. I designed you to reflect me. The very power that created the universe resides within you, my spirit. You are never empty, never alone. Live in this reality. Let my spirit guide your reactions, shape your conversations, and empower your love. Stop waiting for a milestone to begin living. Your life is not on pause. I am moving now. I am using you now. Your yes today holds more power than you know. Walk forward not as someone trying to prove their worth, but as someone who knows they are unconditionally loved. This confidence is worship. You are mine. You are chosen. You are filled, and you are ready. Not because you feel it, but because I have declared it. Walk in the flow of my grace. The change in you is profound. You are no longer fragile. You are anchored in my love. Let this truth be your testimony. The greatest blessing will always be me. Keep your heart centered there, and everything else will find its proper place. You are blessed right now, because I am with you in everything.